Get here, you! I can't hear any. I said scream if you don't want to get eaten. I can't hear any screaming, so I'm gonna do a lot of munching. If you're looking for something to do this lockdown, right, look no further, because I've got probably the best thing you could do. It'll fill up a couple of days. You can get the whole family involved in it, and you'll have something to show for your time afterwards as well. A Lego animation. I'm going to teach you how to make a short funny video which you can put on your social medias, show your friends and family, make everybody laugh, bring a bit of joy in the dark times we're in at the minute. And who knows, if it goes viral, you could get loads of money, buy all the Lego you want, buy a big house. I'm still waiting for that to happen to me, but anyway, let me show you how it's done. It's never been this easy to make a Lego video, ever. Because all you need are 3 simple things which I guarantee you will have. Number 1, your phone. It's your camera, it's your audio recorder, and it's your editor. Number 2, Lego. Doesn't matter how much Lego you have, how little Lego you have, just as long as you've got Lego. And number 3, an idea. Now, your idea can be based off of the Lego you have. Say if you've got loads of police Lego, have the police arrest someone. Firefighters, have them put out a fire. Even just a Lego man getting a funny haircut. Anything you can think of. But a good way I've found to get ideas is sit down with the people you're isolating with, do a bit of brainstorming, write stuff down, talk about your ideas. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now with the people I'm isolating with. Isn't that right, guys? Yes, we are. If you're struggling for ideas and just need some prompts, me and my co-workers have put together a list of ideas for short funny videos which you can either copy or just use to get inspiration from, and the list is on my website, link in the description. My idea is an astronaut getting chased by an alien on the moon. That's all it needs to be, short and sweet, no longer than 20-30 seconds like the video examples you saw of the police and the firefighters. Just something you can do in an afternoon or a couple of days. Nothing too stressful or tiring. You don't want any of that, just want fun. Now find out where you're going to be animating. Sturdy tabletops work best. Now get a big flat piece of Lego or a base plate and blue tack that to the tabletop. That way it won't slide about when you're animating. Look at your idea, then find out where your film is taking place. Mine's taking place on the moon, so I'm going to build big moon craters, big moon hills, maybe sticking a flag, decorate it, make your set look class. This is one of the most fun parts, building the set, bringing the location to life. This will really sell your film. Now I've got a big white wall as the background. That doesn't look like we're in space. So I'm going to take an A3 pad and colour it black. Maybe draw an earth on there, paint on some stars. Have fun. This is who doesn't like colouring in. Let's be honest. Who doesn't like colouring in? Make your background look class. Anything you want, just do it. Stick your background or stand it behind the set, then bring your characters into it. See what it looks like. We're going to start filming soon. The background for my set was a bit small, so I had to bring in a couple more pieces of paper, but who cares if you got used like 2 pieces of paper for the background. We're making a Lego animation. Now you want to install Stop Motion Studio on your phone. It's free and it's a really good app. It's class. When you open it up, you'll see a plus icon. Click that. That's to start a new film. You'll be greeted with a black screen. That's because you haven't taken any pictures yet. Click the camera icon in the top right corner and it'll take you to the screen. Now you're going to line up your angle from where your film is going to take place from. Because you need your phone to stand up on its own, I've got a couple of rigs for you which you can try. So the first one is just a base plate with a 2x4 Lego stand. You lean your phone against it. Second one, you can either get 2 washing pegs from a washing line and put them either side of your phone, or I've just got this big one which stand up your phone like that. Anything big and sturdy to lean your phone against, that it doesn't compromise the screen. It's fine, it'll do. So once your shot's lined up and you like it, now you can light it. I always close my blinds to block out the sun because natural light can cause flicker. When the sun goes behind a cloud, the light gets slightly darker, and when it comes back out, the light is bright again. The camera picks up this change and causes a weird flicker effect between your photos. So close your curtains, grab a desk lamp or 2, and think about how you want to light it. You could put the lights either side and make it nice and bright and cancel out the shadows, but because I want to simulate the moon, the light would be only coming from one source, the sun, so I angled them from one direction. Before we begin animating, I want to point out a few features of the app. The red circle takes photos. Be careful not to knock your phone when pressing it. There's a timer feature to put the camera on. This plus icon controls zoom. I'd recommend you try not to use this heavily because it lessens the quality of the image. This bar controls a feature called onion skinning. It puts a picture you just took on top of what the camera sees now, meaning you can see how much or how little you moved the objects from the previous frame. If you go back and click play, you can watch your film so far. Also, you can click the play button next to the red circle too. Click M and set the camera from auto to AL. This means you click on the screen at the point you want your camera to focus on. This means it'll lock the focus and the lighting settings for that particular point, meaning you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the animation process. Stop motion animation is moving an object a tiny bit, taking a picture, moving it a bit more, taking another picture over and over until you play back the pictures and you have one big motion. You bring inanimate objects to life. The main principle you must understand when beginning stop motion animation is frames per second. Frames is the name given to the pictures you take. So frames per second is pictures per second. How many pictures will be shown in a second of video? You can set the frame rate in the app to whatever you like by clicking settings and scrolling across the bar. But remember this, if the movement of the objects in your frame are large, have a lower frame rate. But if you take more pictures, have a higher frame rate. I animate about 15 frames per second, but I'd say about 8 or less is good for a beginner. Animating is a long process, there's no lie in there. That's why I feel like it's such a good thing to try during lockdown. It'll keep you occupied, and the more time you put into it, the better it'll look. I usually put music on and just concentrate on the animation. I thought it'd be a good idea to help you out. I've animated some walking and running cycles you could try with your characters, just to give you an idea of how LEGO characters can move. Once it's finished, watch it back. I'm pretty happy with mine, but if you need to delete any pictures, tap on the picture and press delete when the menu comes up. Select the frame rate that best fits your film by clicking the settings icon and go into the frame rate tab and selecting the number. In order to make a photo last longer on screen, press on it and bring up the menu and select pause. The number of pauses that you set is for how many frames the image will be paused on. So if you're filming at 10 frames per second, having this picture set at 20 pauses, it'll stay on screen for 2 seconds. Now there's two ways you can add sound and music. Either in-app or another way. In-app you have to buy an add-on pack for audio, but I got the app for $5. The second way I'll show you is completely free and the method which I prefer. So if you're doing it in-app, find the frame you want the sound to start at and click to either add audio from the sound effects library the app has, or click the mic icon and record them on your own. To record my voice, I clicked the mic icon and spoke into the microphone on my phone. Find where the microphone is on your phone and speak into it as close as you can and you'll get the best results. When you're voice acting, don't be embarrassed, just go for it. Scream if you don't want to get eaten. I can't hear any screaming, so it looks like I'm going to do a lot of munching. You could also use the sound recorder app on your phone to record sound effects and bring them in that way. Use this if you're going to use the second method to add sounds to your video, which I'm going to tell you how to do in a minute. Export your film by going to the home screen, selecting your film, clicking share and press export. You're finished if you've done it in app. The second method to add in sound is to first export your film using this same method and then send the file to your computer. I emailed it to myself along with all the sound effects that I'd recorded. Then in Movie Maker or HitFilm, I use HitFilm because it's free and really powerful. Import your film, it'll do all the settings for you, it's nice and easy. Bring in the sound effects, add them to the timeline, line them up, and then bring in some music from YouTube's audio library. It's free and it's really, really good. You'll definitely find what you need on there. Maybe add a title sequence, you can do this on the app as well. Then you're also done. Please, I highly recommend you make a stop motion animation. Try it. Even if you have no people, make a cool brick pattern film or something. If you felt this tutorial was a bit fast, the next video, I've made a full short film, a 1 minute long with cuts in different angles, using this app, and that'll break down all its features in more detail. Please send me your finished videos, link them to me via the comments or my social medias. Use the hashtag animation lockdown or something like that. Lockdown animation. And who knows, your animation career might take off. You too might be pulling back the curtain on your own. Mansion.